Hello my friends and welcome to part 89 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Let's Play series. In today's video I'll go through some more scenarios for the 6 samurais, and then I'll probably be able to do at least a practice or maybe even a regular duel. Anyway, let's get right into it. You can feel free to catch yourself up with the gate details if you like. Oh yeah, no, also another update. I spent a lot of my gems trying to fix up my fluencies, but I think I'm not going to show it unless it becomes like absolutely necessary. Although I will definitely be showing off getting the sprites once that eventually comes out. Because that is a cool thing, and that's going to be directly usable for my frogs. And I also think I'll play more of my frogs even in ranked, because it's actually pretty fun. And I don't really care about getting to a really high like ranking. So like now that I don't, like I figure, why not? Anyway, let's get into the scenario here. Just wanted to talk about that little update. And then here's the cards that you'll see in this scenario. Of course the artwork is the only really thing that is going to be shown, but you can read the effects if you'd like. Yeah. And then what I was thinking about doing is, if like any of the cards show up as they come into play, I'll only like post like snippets and like commentary of the part of the cards that like that come into play, like if I do decide to eventually use them in some kind of hybrids solo mode deck with the frog engine also in play, stuff like that. But yeah, and then here's the reward that I get for clearing this scenario. It's the 6 samurai support card that lets you special summon a level 3 or lower from your deck. But like 6 samurais don't really need to use this card. They already have like other ways to like bring 6 samurais to their hand, and like they have better ways of being able to special summon 6 samurais from the deck. And like having to be destroyed by battle is kind of slow, so I don't think a lot of 6 samurais really use this. A lot of competitive 6 samurai decks anyway. Okay, here we go. In the light of day loomed a dark figure, the shadowy towering form of Xian's Castle of Mist. Ooh, spooky. It's perfect, it's because it's almost October. It was from this castle that Xian ruled over his territories, but to bring this turbulent country stability, he required more than a sturdy castle. To build a nation that is truly strong and prosperous, he needed a team of sharp wits by his side. Xian employed a number of talented minds to work on domestic affairs, his military, and even as spies. He hoped that this way he could begin to lay the foundations of his ideal nation. And with the help of the Grand Master of the 6 Samurai, he gathered 6 elite warriors to be his personal army. He called them the 6 Samurai, and together they dominated countless battlefields. So there's that scenario. That wasn't too long. So now let's go straight into the next one. Okay, so here's the cards artworks that will appear in this one. Xian's Dojo. This is one of the best. Yeah, this is one of the best 6 samurai support cards are. The 6 samurai Yachi, the 6 samurai Kaman, the 6 samurai Yuriza, the 6 samurai Nasashi, the 6 samurai Zanji, which is actually a pretty decent card, at least for 6 samurais and Duel Links. The 6 samurai Aru, and that's it. And I believe the Xian's Dojo is actually on the ban list here. I think it may be at like 1 copy. Or maybe it's off. It would be great if it was off, but I don't think it is. And then this Return the Six Samurai isn't too bad. It's basically a monster reborn that is for your own 6 samurais that have been sent to the graveyard. And then as long as you like, and you probably don't want to activate during your turn. You probably more likely want, during your opponent's turn, you probably more likely want to be able to activate during your turn. Although you could use it to special summon one of your 6 samurais that like get an effect when they're special summoned right away. That's usable during your opponent's turn. You could use it for that, and then it just gets destroyed during the end phase. Or you could special summon. There's like a 6 samurai that when it's destroyed by, I think in any way, and then it leaves the field, you get to special summon another 6 samurai from your deck. You could use it to special summon that one. Yeah. Or like I suppose you could use it in tandem with another card that doesn't let it be destroyed by card effect. Like I guess you could use it to special summon the Shien and then use the Synchro Shien's own effect that says like if it were to be destroyed in a way, you can like destroy another one of your 6 samurais instead, and then you can just sacrifice one of the other 6 samurais off. So there's ways you could like use it, but if you use it during your turn, you can probably just like go into something else with it, and then not even have to worry about the destruction effect. Anyway, the 6 samurai did not have superior fighting prowess to boast of. They also had a very strong sense of justice and honor. They were as fearless as their stalwart hearts were strong, and nothing could shake their convictions or the loyalty they had for their master. There was a famed archer who, with focus clear as unrippled water, can shoot any target he has his sights set on it. The 6 samurai Yaichi. The explosive genius who, with his bombs formulated for his extra power, can blow any army to pieces no matter how strong the defense. The 6 samurai come on. The warrior who, with his honed lance in hand, can break through any enemy line. The 6 samurai Yariza. The swordsman who, with 2 blades of differing lengths, whirls through his foes like a devastating storm. The 6 samurai Naisashi. Then there was the man who wielded a Naginata blade so deadly no one who saw it flash by would live to tell the tale. The 6 samurai Zanji. And finally, the samurai who built quite the reputation cutting down enemies from the shadows with his long blade. The 6 samurai Aru. Each one of these men were the best in what they did and had their own forces that they commanded skillfully. And that's it. Oh, and another thing about this return is that since it's a normal trap, it can be searched via either lament, or however you say it, that late lament card that searches for a trap card. Or it can be gone off of Trap Trick too. So that's pretty good. I think a few 6 samurai decks. I think it's definitely usable. And then here's the in and outs of 6 samurai decks. And as a reminder, whatever deck is shown here is the deck that's used in the duel that comes right after this. So I'll just show you. Give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what I'll be dueling with. So this deck is called Advance of the 6 Samurai. This is a pure 6 Samurai deck. This is what is used before they get into hybrids. And then the deck description reads, in order to get the most out of 6 Samurai monsters, This deck has not only dedicated support cards, but also general purpose spell trap cards for greater ability. You'll be able to prevent Gateway of the Six and Xian's Dojo from being destroyed and keep them on the field. And once Bushido counters are accumulated, they can activate a variety of effects, so use them to the best of your ability. Oh yeah, it's this one that's on the ban list. Yeah, this one's pretty good too, since it adds a 6 samurai monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Which is pretty nice, since like you have 6 samurai monsters that can just summon themselves when you have a certain amount of 6 samurais on the field. But not like Xian's Dojo is that bad either. But you do have to send to the graveyard in order to like get the special summon. So it's not as loopy as Gateway of the Six, since you can just remove counters. Anyway, here's the rest of the deck. Yaviza is the one that can attack directly. Yaichi is the one that destroys a set spell trap, and then Come On destroys a face-up one. And then Spear of the Six Samurai is basically the union monster for the 6 samurais that can like help protect them, and also like give you some card draw too, which is kind of nice. And then this one like contribute another one of your 6 samurais to destroy a monster, which isn't bad. And this one's pretty good because this one, oh wait, no, this one is not the one I was thinking of. It destroys a monster that this card attacked. So which one is it? Huh. And then this one is able to attack twice. Not bad. This one destroys a defense position monster. And then they're all like, as long as you control another 6 samurai with a different name. And this is one of those where you get to just special summon from your hand, which isn't bad. And then this can be added back from your graveyard to your hand via the Gateway of the Six. So you can just add this back and then just special summon it right away again. But you can only control one, but you could like use it for links and then get it back with that one with the Gateway of the Six. And then Nishi like destroys the face up, and then it can also special summon itself. And then this one is pretty good because this one makes it so that your opponent can only activate one spell or trap card per each turn. And something that a lot of people get wrong is that they think like it's a pretty good combo with Great Shogun Xian and then that Xian Synchro monster that can negate a spell or trap card once per turn. Some people think that that card that you negate, like, and then you have the straight Great Shogun Xian, now they can't activate another one. But that's actually wrong. If you negate if you negate one that they're trying to activate, then this would apply to the next one as long as you don't negate that one. So this one doesn't count a negated spell or trap as a one spell or trap activation per turn. But it's still kind of nice because like basically now your opponent is kind of like under like thinking like, well, like I could activate a bait card to try to get them to negate that, but if they let it through and it's not the one that starts my plays, then I can't activate another one. And some decks really need that, so it can still be pretty devastating when you have both Xian and the Xian Synchro and this card on the field. But yeah, still can be pretty powerful. And then Raigeki, you already know about those. Reinforcement to add the 6 samurais, not too bad. This one isn't really played, but it's a pretty fun card if you can like pull it off. Lightning Storm. I just think there's probably what people are thinking is there's just better options for destroying back row monsters, which there definitely are, I would say. And then Legendary Ebon Steed, Xian's Castle of Mist, Temple of the Six. Yeah, both of these not very good. Because it's all about just like stats, and like when a card's just all about like reducing stats or giving something stats without anything else, like, that's not very good. This one's a pretty good effect because this one, like, will let you be able to draw 2 pretty easily. And then it's at 3, so, like, that's pretty good. That's one of the reasons why, like, 6 Samurais are pretty fun, because they have a card that just lets you draw 2 pretty easily at 3. Kind of reminds me of the Curry deck that also has a card like that, but, like, allows you to draw 2 and, like, with sort of a different set, but still, like, pretty easy. And then Swift Strike Armor is kind of cool since you get to, like, special summon monsters as long as you, like, draw a 6 Samurai monster. Not too bad. Okay, let's just play this, and I'll go ahead and say my buys, and then the next Let's Play will have the first duel. I just wanted to, like, talk about that deck a little bit, because I find the 6 Samurai is pretty interesting. What makes a 6 Samurai deck unique? 6 Samurai monsters have a range of effects that can be used when there is another 6 Samurai monster on the field. The most well-loved of these effects include one that destroys the opponent's cards and one that lets a 6 Samurai monster be destroyed in exchange for protecting another. Also, when there are 2 or more 6 Samurai monsters on your field, you can special summon Great Shogun Shien. Great Shogun Shien is a very powerful monster that allows you to limit the number of times your opponent can activate their spell and trap cards. Okay, so now use your 6 Samurai monsters effects to win the duel during this turn. First activate 6 Samurai United. Yep. Next summon the 6 Samurai Airu. By placing Bushido counters on 6 Samurai support cards such as 6 Samurai United, you can gain access to a range of effects. Let's give activating the effect of 6 Samurai United a go. Of course, in a real duel, you want to wait until this thing has 2 counters most of the time. You have drawn Grandmaster as 6 Samurai. You can special summon Grandmaster as 6 Samurai when you control a 6 Samurai monster. So I'll go ahead and do that. You now have 2 6 Samurai monsters on your field. Special summon Great Shogun Shien. Yep. Activate Book of Moon. Okay, I don't see. Oh, and then I can automatically just destroy it with the Airu effect. Yeah, it basically allows me to destroy the face down defense position monster without having it treated as if it was destroyed by battle, allowing me to bypass the Shien effect. See, it just destroys it without destroying it by battle. Use your remaining monsters to attack your opponent directly. So there we go. And there's that one. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed the duel here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and consider ringing that notification bell for regular content. And also please leave a comment down in the comments below if you could, so that can help out the algorithm, maybe get this video to more people. And I'll either see you all in the next SpongeBob video for those of you who like the Battlefield Became Bottom Rehydrated Let's Play videos, or the next Macedo Let's Play video, which will be on Friday.